From the one and only, this is a Local 10 News Update, sponsored by Wellmax Medical Centers.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Nicole Perez.
And I'm Christy Kruger. Here's a look at some stories making news tonight.
The funeral for Miami-Dade Police Detective Cesar Echeverry was held today at Lone Depot Park. Family, friends, co-workers, and community members gathered to remember the 29-year-old who was killed in the line of duty after he was shot chasing an armed robbery suspect in Liberty Park. His fiancée among the loved ones who spoke today, giving a touching eulogy. Detective Echeverry's remains were later taken to Miami Executive Airport to be flown to Nicaragua for burial.
The Parkland shooter's defense team calling on more witnesses today to testify in the life or death trial of Nicholas Cruz, a child psychologist testifying, saying the shooter, quote, stuck out like a sore thumb among other children. Dr. Frederick Kravitz elaborated on a series of behavioral and emotional disorders that Cruz suffers from. A neighbor also testified about seeing Cruz acting strangely with an airsoft rifle.
A former Hollywood police officer who's accused of hitting a handcuffed suspect taking the stand today. Officer Matthew Barbieri is at the center of this misdemeanor battery trial following a 2019 video of him allegedly hitting a handcuffed suspect while responding to a domestic disturbance. The officer telling his side today, trying to defend his actions in that video. Prosecutors say he used excessive force, while the defense argues he was trying to take a man into custody who was resisting.
President Biden delivering on a campaign promise for millions of college grads who are still struggling with their student loans. The Biden administration will forgive $20,000 in debt for graduates who received Pell Grants and $10,000 for those who did not. They must make less than $125,000 a year. The student loan pause has also been extended through December 31st.
As breaking news happens, we have you covered on air and online.
Head on over to local10.com for more local news coverage and updates all day long.